Hi. How's it going? Just making some chainmail today, so that's pretty fun. Although I'm doing it outside so you can hear every car on the road. It's been, I don't know, I don't want to call it a busy day. It's been a busy day for everyone but me. Like my family's all going to do stuff and I'm like, I'm gonna sit outside. It's pretty good. Yeah, making chainmail has been, I mean, it's obviously pretty tedious, but it seems, I don't know, I really enjoy doing it. Like it's pretty simple. It's satisfying. You can measure your progress really easily. Like I just made one of these, like one strip. So I think it's really satisfying. The only problem is it's kind of dirty. But you know, nothing some soap can't fix. After that, I can wash it. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like it's pros and cons. If I keep it all oiled up like this, it will never rust, and so I'll never have to worry about maintaining it. But it'll be kind of dirty. So it's either I wash it and then I have to like take time to clean it every once in a while and like get all the rust off, or I can just leave it as it is, which I'm kind of thinking of doing because honestly I don't think I'm gonna wear it enough to keep it clean. So I'll just keep it all oiled up like this. Does this fly just come here? That's the pleasures of the outdoors, right? It's getting flies going up your nose, out your ears, you know, things like that. You know, I'm kind of stuck for things to talk about because I don't know. That's what I should do, right? I chat while I make things. But I really only chat about chainmail, if you know what I'm saying. That's been pretty good. How old am I? I'm 18 right now. Although my birthday is in a couple months, so that's exciting. Yeah. Which honestly, it's kind of making me wonder, right? Because this shirt took me about maybe two or 3 months to get to this point, and it's still not done. And I'm making butted mail, so there's no rivets or anything to hold it together. It's just you just force the rings closed like that. They're open. But I was thinking of doing riveted mail, but that would probably take me like a year to finish a shirt. Yeah. One thing I do wish I had my glasses on. Staring at these teeny rings is not good for the eyes. I mean, once you get in the zone. I thought you 22, you look older than your age. I'll take that as a compliment, although that could backfire. I'll be one of those people where when I'm 50, I look like I'm 75. But honestly, I don't think I'd mind that. Because that'd just be, it'd make me look wiser, and I can always do with that. Oh my gosh, 2 viewers, that's a personal best right there. Cha-ching. I don't know. I always think streaming is kind of funny because I can't... It's not like a real conversation, you know, so I just have to hope that I'm engaging people. Like, sometimes my viewers will lag out and it will, like, say that I have one, but, like, there's literally no one there. But I think the key is just to keep talking. It's good practice, though, for videos. If you keep yapping, you get good at it eventually. I mean, I'm also giving a talk in church this Sunday, so this will be my warm-up yap session. I had a guy recently tell me that I should, because here's the thing. I am pretty interested in rap music. I don't really listen to rap, but I think it's kind of cool. But I was talking about it with a guy, and he told me I should make a shiesty out of chainmail and then rap on my YouTube channel. And, like, I like that idea, honestly. I cannot sing or rap or make a shiesty yet, but I think it'd be a pretty fun thing to do. I feel like I'm losing people. That's okay, though. I have this strip almost done. Got a too wide strip. Pretty close. Let me see. Boom. There we go. So I got that. So that is 2 across. I need to make a 14 ring wide panel, right? So every 2 rings is almost an inch. But I'm making the side panel on my shirt. So I need a 14 ring wide panel. Looks so good, bro. Thanks. I think the funny thing is, like, I thought there'd be a steeper learning curve for, like, how to actually make the rings, because I knew it's challenging because it's time consuming, but I found that, like, I'm already peaking in terms of, like, ring making skill. which I think is hilarious. So like, like basically this is my top speed. I mean, I could optimize little things, but I'm kind of shocked at like how easy it is. Like literally anyone could do this, because you just need like 2 pliers and the rings, and you're pretty much set. I did, let me see if I have it around. Oh, excuse me. I did make this clip here. So basically, I can hold the ring in my channel locks. No, these aren't channel locks, are they? Maybe they are. You can run the clip down until it stops, and then you can just pry it open to open the rings up. Like that. So that was a pretty fun thing to make. What the heck? It's a fly. Yeah. You know, just out of curiosity for the viewers, no one is watching while they're at work, right? Because I had a guy, and he said that he was like, "Oh, I'm watching you at work," and I'm like, "Bro, do your job." You know what I'm saying? That guy was a legend, though. I think he was from New York. But we had a lively discussion about how did you create that? Create what? The rings? Like the shirt? Because that, I have a jig where it's like a bar with a hole in it, and you wrap the wire around the bar, and then you just cut the rings off. Pretty simple. I guess if I'm streaming vertically, that means people are watching me on their phones, right? It's kind of interesting. Different demographics, I guess. Oh, the clipper thing. Okay. So what I did is I just took a piece of flat bar and I just bent it in my vise, right? And I put a piece of wire in there while I bent it to space it. Okay, so if you can see there. So what I did is I just hammered it around, and that was pretty much it. It was really easy. I was using before, I flattened out a nail, and I bent that around, like that. And that worked for a really long time. I just thought I should make it more robust. And the extra weight kind of helps with the torsion. You know, like you can just twist it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I would make any other tools besides the clip. Because really, like, I use this pair of, like, they're adjustable plier things. So I use these. I use these needle nose, that clip. And I went, and I bought, like, some wire clippers, which just... What are you making the chainmail shirt for? Or wait, let me just show you guys. Like, it just blows through the wire. I am making the shirt, I guess, for fun. I think, I'm going out to school soon, so it's not like I'm actually going to be wearing it. But I participate in, this, like, LARPing club. So eventually I hope to wear it there, I guess, and just flex in front of everybody that I have real armor. But really, it's, I got a new job, right? And so I didn't really have as much time to forge things, because I'm also a blacksmith. Like, let me see. I made this little hammer. I think I have a YouTube short about that. But, I didn't have time to forge things, and I just needed something that I could work on in between shifts. So I thought I'd pick up Chainmail. So that's been a fun project this summer. That would be sweet. The problem is I live in Delaware. like I feel like all the cool things, like reenactments and like historical things, are always outside of my state. So I guess I just need to take more advantage when I'm out at school, because like there are actually people who, like, there are reenactments, there are blacksmith forges, you can go and do things with people. But here I'm kind of stuck, so really it's just I'm using this time for practice, get better at skills. And I think I could make mail out at school. It does not require, like, tools are very minimal, as we talked about. It's just getting the time. Also, the finger dirt, like, I would totally do this while, like, oh, I need a break from homework, and, like, start hitting some mail. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Uh, a piece of wire fell. Like, I totally be, like, working on an assignment, and then I go over here and, like, make some mail, but, like, it's just disgusting. So, maybe I will on my next go around. I'll probably clean the wire, because it is not good. It's crazy? I've been using my apron, because I used to do this on my kitchen table, and I've been using my blacksmith apron to kind of protect the wood. Oh, what's up? Keep up the good work, dude. That's awesome to see. Hey, thanks, man. I'm streaming this on my phone, so it's kind of hard to see the chat. I gotta figure that out. Maybe I'll link up my computer or something. Yeah, so I have not worn this apron since, I think, yeah, the beginning of summer. It's been doomed to hold all my mail. Also, thanks to everyone for watching. I mean, 3 viewers is crazy for me. It's actually crazy. Demonstrating the power of your attention span. Because, like, honestly, I feel like not many people watch live streams. Or maybe they do. I know I'm not a regular live stream viewer. But it's pretty interesting to see. Some people have the patience for it. Oh, I saw the other day, there was this guy, and he was dressed up as, like, I think it's Piccolo. I think that's the anime character. And he literally just stands in his backyard and stares at the sky. And that's his channel, and that's, like, what he does. Like, what, they call that aura farming or something? And I'm just sitting there like, that's kind of crazy that this man can make a living doing that. I feel like you can live stream anything, honestly. But I gotta find something else, because once I get out to school, I won't be able to stream Chainmail anymore. Unless I, that'd actually be cool. Make shirts, sell them, get some extra dough. Because I know the college debt is racking up fast. I think not the only bad thing. One of the bad things about working on mail is, like, I get, like, blisters on my hands from holding, because I hold the pliers pretty weird. I put my finger like this so I have better control. And it, like, wears down on the back of my fingers. It's really annoying. Which, I guess the answer is, ooh, wear gloves. But, I believe in wearing safety equipment, just not for, like, trivial tasks. Because I feel like the finger dexterity is too important to give up. But, what can you do? kind of weird to not be able to see all of my face. This faceless chainmail entity. I think it'd be pretty cool if my channel ever got bigger than to do like a one ring for every follower, and then like see how big the shirt is, you know, like that'd actually be pretty neat. I would just have to build an insanely large channel, because I think the average shirt is probably around 20,000 rings. So that's a long way to go for me, but it's doable. Just give me 5 years. Oh my gosh, 4 viewers. That's a record. I'm famous. I don't know. Maybe I should, maybe streaming is the future for my channel. Maybe that's it. Because I've been trying to break into the YouTube Shorts game, and it is, not going terribly well. I just, don't think it's my kind of content. The one good thing, I guess, since you guys are hanging out with me, you can help me think of video ideas, because I'm kind of intellectually broke at the moment. But I'm thinking of doing tutorials on like how to play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. I think that would, I can definitely make those videos, because I'm a huge nerd for that. Which, honestly, I feel like I have a lot of hobbies that are very adjacent to each other. Like, I do a little bit of sword fighting, I make armor, you know, I like fantasy characters, I like fantasy books, I play D&D, I'm like the archetypical nerd. It was worse, though, because I used to have braces, so I had a complete look. You know, people used to tell me that I looked like Sid from Toy Story, because I had my haircut like that. Personally, I don't see it, but that stuck around for a really long time. Man, this flying back, man. So the other day, I've been thinking, school's been starting up in my area, so you see people just going back to school, right? And the buses on the highways and things. Well, the other day, I saw a school bus that had the entire back cut off of it, and it was full to the brim of watermelons. I thought it was hilarious, but I guess that's probably the most practical way to do it. What was the last book I read? Man. I was reading, it was this, this historical, not historical. It was about a tugboat captain. It was like, Zebediah? I don't know. But it was basically him and his tugboat, and that was literally the entire book. Because there's this one lady in church that I'm friends with, and she loans me out books about people that she knew. So it's kind of, it's cooler than just like picking it up off a library shelf, but you get to read about like old people and their boats and whatever, and she's like, oh, my mother knew that guy, and it's like, haircut is cool, don't say that. Oh, thanks. I got it cut yesterday. Well, I always like to say, oh, I lost some weight, because I usually wait a while till I have pretty long hair and then I get it cut. But yeah, haircuts, I need to get them more often. I definitely, at school, I let it grow out as much as I can. Not because, I mean, I am stingy, but I also just don't care to go in and get one. I think the most hair I've ever had is like up to it was like in my eyes, basically, which I felt pretty homeless. I feel like I should get a book and, I don't know, read it to you guys in between chatting, you know? If I run out of things to say, we can just read the Lord of the Rings together. That'd be pretty fun. Here's the thing, I wonder. You're like this. Cool. Can I go like that? Can you tell I'm technically illiterate? Let's see what's up. Oh. Oh, okay. We'll take an L there. What, reading on stream to fill time? I think so, because, like, I always... It's not that I don't have interesting things to say, I just can't come up with them consistently. Although, honestly, I could definitely chat about Lord of the Rings forever. I feel like that's got to be the book that I've most read. Like, I think I've read it at least 3 times. Wouldn't suggest doing that, but definitely one of my more favorite fictional universes. Dang, coming up on half an hour. That's crazy. Bro, what's your name? Dahin? You're a legend for sticking around this long, honestly. Oh. Have you guys ever cracked your foot? I know, like, you go to chiropractors for, like, your neck and your back and whatever, but, like, have you ever just cracked your foot on accident? It is so scary. You feel like you break something, then you're like, oh, no, I'm fine. Did you know that they used to make their own... They used to make chainmail out of wire. Well, the thing... Okay, here's the thing. Here's the difficult thing about chainmail. The difficult thing is making the wire first. Like, more so than putting all the links together, you know, more so than cutting them. It's like actually making consistently sized wire is one of the more difficult things. Do you know what my name means in English? It's invention. Okay. Yeah, I'm woefully unschooled in diverse languages. Okay. Well, then that's just making me curious about you, because does that mean you are of a different country? I live in America, but I guess that's the thing. Like, I never think about that, is that people could be watching from anywhere. I don't know. That's the glory of the internet, right? Connects everybody. Do you think... Now, here's where I need other people's opinions, so you gotta let me know. But I think wearing a chainmail dress, not as a man, but like someone else, but like wearing a chainmail dress would be so sick. I think it'd look really cool. You're from Kurdistan. That's cool. See, man, that's a real icebreaker right there. Where are you from? I'm from Kurdistan. Is that, I don't know where exactly where that is. I'm gonna assume it's, adjacent to the Middle East. Not exactly in that area. I don't wanna lump all those countries together, you know what I'm saying? Yep, I live in Delaware, US. It's on the East Coast. It's basically the state that no one cares about. We have no exports, no anything. Really, the only thing that we're famous for is spawning Joe Biden. Like, bro was a senator and now he became the president out of Delaware, which I think is absolutely hilarious because Delaware is completely irrelevant. Like, the only like breakthrough thing that we have is that we somehow, unfortunately, spawned the political career of Joe Biden. And I guess less, not less cool, just more niche is there's a company in Delaware. It's called DuPont. They make plastics. But what they did is they made the gloves of the Apollo space missions, like the gloves on the suits. So I think that's much more cool. Definitely not super common. But it's just cool to go into like I went to a space museum in DC, and it's like, oh, and the AI DuPont company made those, and I'm like, I know that place, so it's pretty fun. I definitely do love going to museums, but I think I go with a weird perspective of like a blacksmith. So we are in something. I live somewhere just like yours. Nice. Yeah, I feel like there's so many like small places, like small corners of the world that nobody really thinks about. You know, like we always hear about like, oh, I don't even know. I feel like big countries, and especially in America, it's like big states. They just get a lot more press coverage, and like you never really think about like the less tumultuous areas. You know, like when was the last time, I don't know, you heard of Ireland in the news? Ireland. That's so weird, but I can't recall. You know, I really need to pay somebody to do this work for me. That's something, honestly, I would not mind for a job, is being a cameraman on someone else's YouTube channel. Because, like, I feel like people are just doing so many dope projects nowadays. I would love to be involved on, like, something big. It'd be super cool. It's like I missed out on an opportunity. Somebody was going to be live streaming a D&D game, and I could have played in it. I just, I'm not on Discord, so I didn't hear about it early enough. But bro, I would have showed up anyway and just like I would have helped them film stuff. You know, I think it's cool. I think live streaming is this like not untapped. It's untapped for me. I know a lot of people are capitalizing on it, but I think it's a more genuine way to stream media. Like minimal editing, you know, people can just be themselves on camera. And I feel like especially for D&D, it sets more realistic expectations of like how a game will go. Because like people edit up their funniest bits, but those are like few and far between, if you know what I mean. Does anyone mind if I share a story about cats? I just don't want to offend anyone because I know some people are like super serious cat people and they're like, oh, don't you dare touch my precious and all that kind of stuff. And then other people are like, yeah, kill them all. But the other day, okay, so we have chickens, right? And we also have a variety of feral cats that just live in our backyard. And I've been trying to not trap them. I've just wish I could near to you. Yeah. Bro, I mean, honestly, I feel like chainmail is the one hobby where like literally anyone could do it. Like, I don't know, depending on your age. That's where it gets difficult because a lot of things are really simple and like anyone of any age can do it. It's just getting the materials. That's the thing. Like if your parents help you, literally any 10-year-old could tack together some chainmail. You know, it's not a big deal. But it's like when you don't have that help, it gets a lot more difficult. But yeah, I could definitely use some help though, because this is the good thing is it's really easy, but the other thing is like I have better things to do. Not better, just like different things to do. So like I could definitely teach somebody to do this in like an hour or so, and then I could go, you know, forge some hammers, make some knives, you know. And having someone just work on this would be great. But that's part of the reason I like would love to get on, I guess, collab with another YouTube channel is like I also like being the guy who's just helping out, you know, doing odd jobs and things, you know, doing the tedious stuff. I don't really mind it. It's pretty fun to be involved in things. All right, we got our last link of this square. Let's see here. Come on now. Let's go. Boom. A napkin. I think honestly, like the dark mail, like not making it shiny, looks pretty cool. Come on. It's pretty cool. But that is about what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About halfway done. Halfway done with the panel. So we're gonna make it twice as wide and then straight down. And then we'll start stitching up their shirt because... So do I delete this live after? I don't think so. I wouldn't do that intentionally. I like to preserve my content, so... No, I don't usually delete live streams. I think they go to unlisted. It looks so great. Thanks, man. Yeah, I gotta... It's gonna go... Let me see. Somewhere... Like, this is the front panel. Hold on. Yeah, front panel of the shirt. It's gonna go around here. But... Oh. That's another thing, is like, when you get it so big, this is what it looks like. I'll fold it up. It's a lot. Oh. Friggin' motorcycles. Yeah, I feel like I should play music when I stream. That'll, I don't know, do better. Because I know it gets pretty repetitive to watch, I'm sure. I don't know. I still haven't found a great location for like copyright-free music though. Because I think I would be able to like stream it in the moment and play whatever music I wanted, but if I wanted to keep it, like cut it up, edit it, you really can't do much with Katy Perry blasting in the background. The real question is, did everyone hear about that? Apparently they sent Katy Perry up to space, or like just near. I guess nobody likes that topic. We'll move on. Am I also a tailor? No, I'm actually trash at sewing things. So, honestly, this shirt is going to be very square because my understanding is quite low on like how to tailor things. It should still look cool, but I definitely need to sharpen up. It's not seamstress ability because it seems man ability. Don't know. The one thing I do want to get into is leather working because I think it'd be sweet to make some solid like plate armor, but you gotta like strap it all together and things. So I've never really tried that until I can figure out how to make the straps themselves. Because for me, honestly, that's the most difficult part. Like with metal, you can kind of mess up and you can fix it, you know? Like if something gets bent, you straighten it. But woodworking, leatherworking, it's like once you cut something, you really can't go back. You know, I think it's hilarious. More people have randomly popped into this. It's not that easy to create armor like you're doing that right now. Yeah, it's not too hard. That's I think the interesting thing is I think it would be a lot harder to forge plate armor than it would be to make chainmail. Because with the chainmail, it's really similar. You know, you have a lot more wiggle room in terms of like mistakes and lines and things. And with plate, I feel like it'd be a lot harder just because the heat. You know, like if the plate's hot, like you can't manipulate it as finely, whereas the rings are always cold, so you can really undo your mistakes a lot easier. I think I gotta find a game to stream, because I know that's primarily what streaming is, at least on Twitch and things like that, is like people stream games that they play. I don't really play any games though, you know, like I only play chess. So like maybe people would be down for that, but that's an experimental thing. Bro, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, you're a legend for staying this long. Most people do not last. So thanks for sticking it out. Have a great rest of your day. All right, hello everyone. I'm gonna assume that you're new. Like it's not just the same person switching tabs or something. But today we're making chainmail. I am about halfway done with my shirt, and I have 3 days to finish it before I go back to school. So that's pretty fun. It's been, what, 2 months? I think 2 months of straight working on it. Which has been its own special challenge. Hi. I think when I'm done with this, I'm gonna try and do a testing video. But I just need... I have to think of like what kind of weapons I want to test on it. I have a couple knives, a couple swords. I'm thinking a baseball bat, but really I don't want to get hit with a baseball bat anyway. Because I feel like you have to do it when you're wearing it. You know, Houston Jones style. Just take the damage, but... I gotta think, yeah, probably, maybe not, just a stick. Maybe not a baseball bat. But knife, sword, maybe a bow if I feel risky. I'm not gonna wear it while I get shot with that, but I do have a bow. I could put a couple bolts through it. I'm trying to think. I think it would also be cool to use this thing as kind of like a weight vest for working out. Like try and do some weighted pull-ups in it. Run a mile or so, see how it feels. It's looking pretty good. Goodbye, sir. Mary on a cross, not just another bloody Mary. Mary on a cross. You choose to run away with me. Take me eternally. I see nothing wrong with that. Not just Mary on a cross. My body's on the line now. I can't fight this time now. I can feel the light shine on my face. Oh, hey, what's up? We're making chainmail today, so feel free to stick around. Chainmail and chill, something like that. Hey, what's going on? Making chainmail today. I'm working on the side panel of my shirt. Should be a good time. Hello. I'm trying to figure out, I'm pretty technically illiterate. I'm trying to figure out how to switch my screen. Okay. This is fine to stay like that. Mariana Cross, if you choose to run away with me. Find out what we're made of. Help me close again. I don't know the words to this song, but I'm still singing it. Probably should stop now, cause I'm on camera, and I might just find... Come on. Hey, what's going on? Dang, that was fast. I can't tell if you're the same person, that's the thing. I've had this guy, I think it might be the same person. He comes in, stays for exactly 1 second, and then leaves. So, I guess you've already beaten him there. We're making chainmail today. And before you leave, please, I'd like to show you, because I've actually been doing a lot. There, I'm gonna grab here. Chainmail. Chainmail. Okay, cool. I guess you can leave now if you want, but I'd like if you stayed. I feel like I gotta switch my cameras around so you guys can see what I'm working on. Hi. I'm making chainmail today. Let me show you. Chainmail. So I'm working on the side panel for my shirt. Okay. Hi. I'm working on my chainmail shirt today. About halfway done, and I figure by the end of the day I can get my working on the side panel. Should be done by the end of the day. Hello. I'm making chainmail. I'm working on the side panel of my shirt. You're probably gonna click off, but there you go. Hello. Working on the side panel of my shirt. And I've been streaming for 1 hour, so basically when you leave, I'm gonna end the stream because it's kind of sick of seeing no people. But I've been working on this for a while. This is what I have so far. Okay. Stream freaking.